Excuse me, bro. My name's Lockie. I absolutely love your watch.
Thanks, mate.
What I do is I interview business owners and entrepreneurs and I pass your advice down to the younger generation.
Sure.
You got 30 seconds for a quick interview?
Sure.
So Nick, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, so I was an ex-professional footballer turned entrepreneur, specifically in the software side of things.
That's insane. Tell me more.
Yeah, so I was at Sydney FC for about 5-6 years. Played internationally. I'm Macedonian background, so I played for the under-21s overseas. During that time, I studied and was investing in my own product. Unfortunately, football didn't go to plan, but stuck with IT, a bit of a nerd, and was pretty much investing in my time in software for about 4 to 5 years into developing my own product. And now we've been on the market, and that's what I do.
How long have you been on the market for?
We've been on the market for about 24 to 36 months now, so about 3 years. Been developing for about 4 to 5 years, so in totality about 7 years.
What's one thing you learned about money the hard way?
Spending and tracking your money, definitely. 100%. Because I was young at that time, so that's the biggest thing that I've learned that probably no sort of corporate career sort of taught me, and using it effectively and wisely. Made a couple mistakes along the way, hired wrong people, and had trusted in companies that I gave too much faith with. So just making sure your money's utilised properly.
What's one mistake that you see young entrepreneurs keeping on making?
The biggest thing is, it might sound cliche, but maybe keeping it too close to yourself, too much of a passion, because obviously each entrepreneur is close to it. It's sort of like your own baby. So just understanding that where your strengths and weaknesses are, and using people effectively to help you grow the brand and your business. That's probably the most important thing, and it took a while for me to understand that one, definitely.
What's one piece of advice that you were given that you ignored but then later realised was true?
Oh, good question. Probably that one, that I just covered tried to do too many things, essentially. So delegation is probably the biggest one. Even trying to hire people that you might think it's an expensive burden, in the long run, you're definitely going to benefit from it.
If you could say one thing to all the young entrepreneurs or potential entrepreneurs watching this, what would that one thing that you say to them be?
I said, back yourself. I've had lots of stories in my time being a young entrepreneur, trying to get those opportunities. Always had that, it's called ageism. Have that stereotype where I'll look at this young lad or a young person trying to tell me how to do run my own business, because I was in the automation scene. So back yourself, don't be afraid if you're young or starting a new business. Like I said, back yourself, trust the process, and you'll eventually get there.
Nick, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, mate.